The African Basic Republicans will be launching its manifesto in Isipingo, south of Durban. The new party will be contesting in eThekwini Metro in the upcoming local government elections. SABC News reporter Mlondi Radebe is monitoring that launch for us.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Isipingo, south of Durban, where the APR is launching its manifesto for these upcoming elections. This party is one of the new parties in around the eThekwini municipality. They will be contesting the eThekwini municipality. You'll understand that the eThekwini municipality is under the administration of the ANC. The opposition party is the DA, and also there's all these small parties that they do have PR seats in the eThekwini municipality. But this year, remember that the people who registered to vote in eThekwini, there are almost 2 million people that will be voting in eThekwini that have registered with the IEC. And next to me is the leader of APR, Ubabalano Alfred Luchulu, who will briefly tell us about the manifesto of this party. Babu Luchulu, thank you very much for your time. Briefly about the manifesto of your party.
Thank you very much, Mlondi. The manifesto of African Basic Republicans, we want to ensure, we've been noticed that here in eThekwini there is a high rate of unemployment, and we strongly believe that the high rate of unemployment, we can reduce it, one, if the companies that are around the city can employ the local people, because most of them, we've noticed, they employ foreign nationals, of which it's against the law of this country that each and every company, if they want to employ people or if they have vacancies, they must employ local people first. So we believe that those vacancies can be filled by the local people. That's number one. Number two, in terms of business sector, especially the small medium enterprises, we've noticed that it's been invaded also by the foreign nationals. That will, it's causing a lot of problems whereby the local people are no longer managed now to have a business because it's invaded. In township and rural areas, we only see foreign nationals operating businesses now. What we want to do as an African Basic Republicans is to see all foreign nationals being taken out from operating in those spaces so that we can give the local people to run those businesses. We also have a problem with the age group limits of people who are getting employed. Always they say they want 18 to 35. We are worried because there are people who are over 35 years who are also seeking employment and they are not being given an opportunity. The biggest question is, how are they going to survive if they are no longer allowed to be employed? We want that to change so that we will see them also being involved in terms of getting jobs. Another thing is the issue of hospitals. The hospitals in this region, it's getting full. People are dying on benches waiting to see the doctors. As APR, we believe that the solutions might be building mini hospitals, expanding those clinics that are within the people's areas and turn them into mini hospitals. That will reduce the congestion in the hospitals when people are sick. We're also looking at the issue of malls and small towns. The black people in this country as a whole, they don't have towns where they can be able to get economy on, whereby they can be able to control economy. Most of these times we have are owned by others, of which it doesn't benefit the majority of people in this country. So we want to see that's been changed, whereby we start developing the black areas, building small towns, malls, everything, so that we won't be in a situation whereby we saw during the unrest, most of the areas were closed and we were prevented from going to the shops to buy because those places are not owned by us.
Briefly about the wards or the municipalities that the party is contesting, can you briefly tell us about that?
We contesting eThekwini municipality. We also contesting Mlondi municipality at Mzinto and Vulamehlo. We're contesting Reinkonyeni in Potchefstroom. We're also contesting Emalahleni in Mpumalanga.
What is the party will be bringing to the voters? When we understand that all parties are canvassing during this time, what is it that is different from any other party?
The different we have from other parties, we want to equip people with skills so that they can employ themselves, because it's very hard these days to get jobs. So if we train especially youth and women to have their job for their own, to be able to produce something that can put food on their table, that is, we believe, it's going to change the lives of the people in this country. And also looking at the issue of subsistence farming, because if they go and plow mealies and stuff, we can be able to assist by opening markets where they can be able to sell their products. We're also looking at milling, premier milling, whereby we'll be able to sell their mealies there in order to make food for the people as a whole.
When was this party formed?
The party was formed in 2018 as African Basic Movement, but in March this year we've decided to change the party name to African Basic Republicans due to the ideology we are representing, as we don't believe in a democratic government system, but we believe in a Republican government system, of which is have a greater freedom and prosperity that is also serving a common welfare, whereby a person in eThekwini must get the service delivery the same as the person who are in the Cape Town.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thanks.
There was Alfred Luthuli, the president of APR, briefing us in relation to their manifesto that they will be contesting eThekwini, they will be contesting Reinkonyeni on the south coast, and also in Mpumalanga. Back to you in studio.